Common sense.
It's common sense. So if you're 18 years old and your name's Jamal and you got the beard and the hat, it kind of goes without saying that you're not allowed.
Hello? Good right. Setting down range. Take him out.
Seeing the size of some of the weaponry makes me wonder what sort of an attack they're expecting.
What's this?
It's a 50 cal BMG. These are the rounds for it.
So what would that do to a person?
You probably wouldn't have much of a head left, which actually you wouldn't. I've seen plenty of videos of that.
A lot of us here are using either pig's blood or bacon grease on our bullets, packing it in the middle.
Why?
So that when you shoot a Muslim, they go straight to hell. That's what they believe in their religion.
Don't fuck with white people.
You see?
Yeah, I see it. What if there's a group of them? Then how would you do it?
In the past year, hate groups in America have grown by 14%. Texas is home to more than any other state. Isolated attacks on Muslims have surged. Several months ago, a man came to this shop, yelling anti-Muslim slurs. A week later, he returned, pulled out his handgun, and opened fire. A bystander was killed. Brian, an employee, was shot in the back during the encounter.
I heard the bullets hitting the rims and and then between the cars, I was just like, wow, because it was shot after shot after shot after shot. And once I felt that first bullet, after every bullet I heard after that, I felt it like if it was hitting me.
That's the dent? One of the bullets that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. And where was he shooting from?
From over there.
So he shot from over there and it hit here.
Yeah. He was shooting all across there.
How many rounds did he shoot?
I'm not sure. It was the whole clip, though. It was quite a bit. I'm not sure. I don't remember.
So he was just going nonstop.
He let go to the right now.
He believes attacks on Muslims will only get worse.
I always keep my gun with me, you know. It's normal to me. I don't care. If I don't have a gun with me, it bothers me. Mr. Donald Trump, Mr. Obama, I don't care. It's gonna be like this forever till the world ends. I mean, it's life.
This time between the members of BEAR and the Black Panthers.
The Dallas police asked us to postpone it and have a meeting with them and the Nation of Islam and see if we can come to a diplomatic solution before protesting. Because they were afraid that it was going to start a race riot.
Definitely a target of interest we want to keep our eyes on.
A lot of them are going to see this and they're going to know that if they try their jihad shit in Texas, they ain't going to work out.
Much darker place in its history.
So the reason why I brought you here is that just a little over 100 years ago, a man by the name of Alan Brooks was dragged out of the courthouse by an angry lynch mob, and they dragged him on the street and they lynched him here at this intersection. The fact that this happened in America only over 100 years ago, what it shows us is that we've been here before. That we've had this ugly past that we have to come to terms with. And if we're going to truly say never again, then we shouldn't allow ourselves to fall for the same traps that allowed us to dehumanize people to the point that they could be lynched in front of men, women, and children without anyone seeing any problem with that, any moral conflict with that. And so when you dehumanize a people enough, that's what you can do.
Yes, I mean, that's just creepy right there. Did you see that? That is just creepy. I mean, it feels satanic to me when I see these people.
The next time I see David, he has his sights on a different target. BEAR are going after the Nation of Islam, an African-American movement that believes in both the Quran and the Bible.
The Nation of Islam is mostly African-American members. They have some different ideology compared to the Arab Muslims in North Dallas, but when you get down to it, it's all the same violent, protest, you die.
Louis Farrakhan has called on multiple occasions for a 10,000-man Muslim army to start a race war.
The Quran teaches persecution is worse than slaughter. Then it says we must rise up and kill those who kill us. Stop them and kill them and let them feel the pain of death that we are feeling.
And he's preaching straight out of the Quran. And that's supposed to be the same book that Richardson Moss said.
Protest, an online war of words breaks out.
Today is we have a threat to protest from a group. I think they're misguided. I think they need a better education on who they're criticizing and who they're protesting against. We're not the aggressor, but we will fight with those that fight with us. Thank you very much. All right.
Out of nowhere came dozens of heavily armed counter-protesters, looking very well prepared for conflict.
And you are
domestic terrorists, a Nation of Islam, and their militant wings like the Black Panthers and the Fruits of Islam, who threaten to kill white people, white babies, and cops.
May embolden anti-Muslim sentiment against it. But in a country infamous for gun-related deaths, it's not hard to imagine these armed protests quickly escalating.
Friends from the UEP New Gun Club, this is brother, is it Yafeo. Could you tell them why you're here today, brother?
Yes, most definitely. We the UEP New Gun Club, we're here today. We organized this demonstration, and the reason why we did it from our perspective is that we wanted to monitor and observe Bear and their activities. And over the past week or so, we've been passing out information to the community, and passed well over a couple thousand flyers out to the community, and we got the community involved in this process. It was very important for the community because Bear, they don't fear us with our weapons. Our weapons are nothing to Bear. Bear has weapons and all that type of stuff, chest rigs and all that type of stuff. But when the community comes together in unison like this, when the black community, brown community, poor people come together like this, that's what Bear feels. And that's what made Bear reconsider coming here to South Dallas. Right. It's definitely the reverse effect. You can't come into South Dallas and think you're going to intimidate us with weapons. South Dallas is able to defend themselves. As you see, we was able to defend ourselves. We was able to defend ourselves because we was able to be unified. That's why we got everybody out here. Everybody here is in solidarity. Irregardless of where you came from, what you look like, or whatever, we here in solidarity. And because of that, and because of Bear's position, their ideology, which is ideology of hate and terroristic ideals, that's what brought us here today, and that's why we in solidarity. And ultimately, what I would like for people to take from this is that this was a people's victory against Bear. This was a people's victory from right-wing thinkers like Donald Trump and other folks like that. That you're not going to come down here to South Dallas, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Dixon Circle, Pleasant Grove, West Dallas, East Dallas, Harlem, where you think you're going to come from? You're not going to be able to do it. This is our street. Our street. Our street. Our street.